Good evening, people. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. I'm on my way to work. This is Elisa Gray 50 Plus RNY. I always mess that up. But anyway, I'm on my way to work. And I thought I'd just touch in and say, hey, I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. You know, enjoying this beautiful, beautiful Friday. And that you're having positive thoughts, positive conversations with yourself. You know, praying with God and having positivity and gratefulness with your conversation with God. You know, it's not a God channel, but you know, God is very important in my life. I'll speak for myself. And I'm a Christian. Thank you. And you know, but I want to speak on some positive things.
Use the left lane to stay to the left to State Route 23 North, First Coast Expressway, to I-10, Jacksonville, Lake City.
Sorry.
Then turn left.
I'm on my way to work, and I forgot to turn her off, and she's going to be interrupting us the entire time. But, oh well. She's like my company. Anyway, what was I saying? I was saying, anyway, positive thoughts. You know, since the surgery, you know, some days you have harder days than others, and some days you need encouragement and positive reinforcements when you're thinking, when you may be tired, more tired than you've ever been, you know, because you still have to get that anesthesia out of your system, and that takes time. So don't beat yourself up if you know it's taking longer than you thought it would, that you thought you was going to bounce right back, because you know what,
stay to the left. Then turn left to State Route 23
I may have to
North, First
turn her
Coast
off
Expressway, to I-10,
I don't know how to turn her off while I'm
Jacksonville, Lake
driving.
City.
But
Turn left to State Route 23 North, First Coast Expressway, to I-10, Jacksonville, Lake City.
I'm sorry. Anywho, she's always interrupting me. Didn't think she would this time. I forgot to turn her off, like I said. But anyway, positive thinking. So when I get up in the morning, you know, after the surgery, you're tired. You don't have as much energy as you thought you was having. Because I tell you, when I was thinking about how long I was going to be out, I honestly thought I was going to feel like $1 million. And is this person going to get over?
In 1.1 miles, take exit 46A, I-10 East toward Jacksonville, I-295, I-95.
So anyway, I thought I was going to bounce back surgery, have the surgery, be out 1 day, 2 days, and I'm back to work the third day. And I thought that's all it's going to take. Man, I felt like a truck hit me, not in the way that I felt like pain, but I was so tired. I was drowsy, I was tired, I couldn't stay awake. It was all I could do to keep together what times I was supposed to take my medication. I'm trying to talk over her. And, you know, what days, what times I'm supposed to eat and drink water and try to walk. And it's a lot at first. It's a lot on you. You don't realize how much it takes over your life, and then you're trying to do everything you can to be successful with this. And then I have all kinds of problems whenever I'm doing a video, don't I? Either the light's going out or she's talking over me or something. But, you know, she keeps me on track, and she also warns me when the police are coming. So I do choose to have her on most of the time. Anywho, yeah, back to what I was saying. You're gonna be tired. Don't beat yourself up. It's expected. And you're not 20. If you were 20, 25 having the surgery, then yeah, you probably could go back to work the next day or something crazy like that. But when you're over 50, you are not going to be able to do that. It's just too much. Your body does not recover the way you think it should, as fast as you think it should. It just doesn't. So cut yourself some slack. Take your vitamins, take the medications I spoke of earlier. I'll show you what they are, or make a list and put it up so people can see what it is. But she gonna speak again, because I know she about to talk. Say something else.
Watch out, vehicle on shoulder ahead.
What I tell you, every time. She always telling me something.
Continue straight for 8 minutes to I-95 South toward Jack's Beaches, Daytona Beach.
Okay, so now that she stopped talking, So yes, so you're gonna be drowsy and take your medication, rest when you need to, take time off. Car's turned around too. Take the time off, drink your water, but don't forget, don't eat and drink at the same time because we're so used to doing that. But you want to eat and just wait that 30 minutes because if you don't, it's too much on your stomach. It's little. Don't forget they've rerouted things and you're not going to be able to eat and drink the way you think. So just cut yourself some slack if you don't get all your water in, if you don't get all your, it was basically I was trying to get the protein in and maybe some broth or something like that or some cream of mushroom strain soup or, something like that. So I actually ate something. And then I would concentrate on the water later. But then by that time I was tired and ready to take a nap, or I was I got to get up and try to walk around. It was a job just to recover. But once you recover, I feel pretty good. My stomach doesn't hurt. But I did have one complication. I had some bleeding from my belly button, and they did. There is an incision that is, I believe, in your belly button. But what happened is I had something else, like I don't know, like it was a nick, but it wasn't from them. It was something else perhaps I had already. But anyway, it was bleeding and it didn't start until, excuse me for saying, but until I had my first bowel movement. And once I had that, that is difficult, let me just say. Take your Colace or your stool softener. But what helps me and what I find it helps me is prune juice. Just good old prune juice. I haven't had to take my Colace in 3 weeks, and I'm doing really good. I'm like, I am going as she should, on every 2 to 3 days. Sometimes I'll go almost on a daily. So that has helped, and I know that's TMI, but it is a conversation that occupies us a lot because. Gonna get around because it's a real deal. It's a real ordeal if you don't get your movements to happen and you feel like you can't take any more food in. For me, I think my back starts to hurt. I know that's crazy to say, but I do. I feel like my back hurts and I have more aches and pains when I don't go, and it's just not good. And some people end up going to the emergency room because they don't go for like 5 days, a week. You gotta go, and you might need help. And if that's the case, go on to that doctor, because that's why you spent all this money and paid him. Is because if there's that complication, go see him. So when I had my complication, and I was oozing blood from my belly button, and I do have pictures, so I can show you that at another time. I'm driving, so I can't show you that. I can't post that. But if anybody wants to see what it looked like, I can definitely show you my belly button and show you what the oozing looked like. So it oozed from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Tuesday I could have gone in, but I said don't be paranoid. Wednesday I was looking it up and people were saying, you could end up in the emergency room, you could end up going back into surgery to figure out what's wrong with you. So I said, you know what, I don't want to complicate, because myself, I usually I'm not a going to the doctor kind of person all the time. I wasn't raised that way. When I was a kid, you didn't go to the doctor unless there was something serious, like broken or really, really wrong with you, because we couldn't afford it. It wasn't like we was broke. It's just we didn't go unless it was seriously something wrong with you. So, and I really wasn't a sickly child, so I didn't go that often. Nor did my brothers. But anyway, yeah. So I decided, you know what? And my doctor always tells me, my primary always tells me, you wait till there's a catastrophe before you come and see me. And then whatever it is you're dealing with is so bad. So I'm learning to stop doing that to myself, to go when I need to go. And so I went to the surgeon, and they took a look at it, and they were like, yeah, you are oozing, but here, put these 2x2s on it and watch it, and it should ease up. Continue to wear your abdominal binder, which I did, and it resolved itself for the most part. But when I did come in for my 1 month follow-up surgery, my physician assistant to my surgeon, she said, she put some kind of, used to be, was it Silvadine? It wasn't Silvadine. It was something like a charcoal, but similar, like, I don't know exactly what it was. But she put it on her belly button area where it was oozing and covered it up. She said it's going to get gray. That's why I'm thinking silver, because she said the color gray. It was going to get gray, not to be alarmed, and it should resolve itself. If it doesn't, come back. So it resolved itself. I haven't had any more oozing, and life is good. So the only thing is I've been worried about is starting exercising, other than walking too soon. You know, I want to start lifting some weights and started doing, you know, some bicycle exercises or going to the gym and trying to lift some weights to firm up my arms and, you know, my stomach as best I can, because I know it's just going to be skin. But, you know, if you can firm up the core or your back and get all those things a little stronger, you know, it may not look as bad. It's going to probably look bad when I lose like 100 pounds, 150 pounds. But anyway, yeah. So that's what's happening. I'm just trying to introduce some exercise now that I am 2 months post-op. The next video, when I'm not driving, I think I'm going to try to post some pictures so you guys can see what I look like before, and then try to take some pictures now and see if you can see a difference. Everybody says, oh, I can see it in your face, or oh, your arms, or even my back. I don't know, because you know, it's hard to tell when you're in the body 24/7.
Use the left two lanes to stay to the left to I-95 south toward Jack's Beach's
at work, so I am going to
then stay to
end
the
this
right.
video and hope everybody has a positive night. Like I was saying before, coach your mind with positive thoughts. Get up and say, don't get up and say, oh, I'm not a morning person, or I'm terrible, I don't feel like going to this raggedy job. No, say to yourself, I'm thankful I have a job to go to. I'm grateful for the job that I do have. I wish my coworkers the best day. I'm going to have a wonderful, productive day. It's going to be positive. It's going to be good. I'm not going to have anything happen bad at my job. We're going to have, all of us together are going to have a great night. I'm going to have a great time getting to work.
Stay to the left to I-95 south toward Jack's Beach's.
It will be fantastic. Well, every day isn't going to be fantastic, but you know what? If you start your day with a positive attitude, I have to tell you, when you leave your house with a positive attitude, and whatever comes your way at the job or wherever you're going for that day, whether it's family or friends or outings or errands or chores or whatever they might be, it's going to be positive. So you got to talk her, because she just want to talk. Anyway, just think positive. And I'm positive, I'm so happy that I have her to generate and tell me how to go to work in case it's traffic. And there's not. So it's a positive day already. All right, I'll talk to you later. And I wish you blessings, peace, happiness, laughter, and just have a wonderful evening.